This one's a head scratcher. Donny van de Beek has started 2 league games all season. Mind blowing. I'm not sure why this is, and I'm not really sure why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't pick him more often because I'm pretty sure that he's one of the most talented players at the club. If we were to make a quick list, I think Paul Pogba would be number one, then it'd be Bruno Fernandes, then Anthony Martial, then Donny van de Beek, and David De Gea. I think David De Gea would be higher up on this list, but I think he's declined in previous seasons, so I think that's about right. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Not only does Ollie not pick him, but sometimes he's not even in the matchday squad. Shocking. Now this makes absolutely no sense because Man United spent about £39 million on him during the summer, so that's about €45 million. You buy such an expensive player and you don't even use him. But then there is a theory that fans say that, it's probably not even a theory, it's probably truth that he wasn't a player that Ollie actually wanted. I think during the summer he actually wanted Jack Grealish, but because he was overpriced, United didn't spend the money to get Grealish in, so instead they brought in Donny van de Beek, and now look what's happened to him. Um, Either way, I think it is pretty irresponsible by Ollie. I think Donny should absolutely be getting way more game time because I think he is that good. And now he's at a point where his confidence is on the floor. So because he hasn't played that much this season, I mean, if you look at the minutes, he's barely played this season. He comes off the bench a couple of times. Actually, hold on. I think he's only actually played in 13 games this season. But listen to this. He's only played about 300 minutes overall out of about 2,000. So, if you're looking at those numbers, doesn't sound great. And, for the majority of the time, he only comes on for about 5 to 10 minutes. It's almost as if Ollie's treating him as a youth player. He's just a player that, obviously, he's not good enough to play at the top level, so I'm just going to give him just enough game time so that, he can really work his way into the team. Donny, don't worry, you're going to be involved in the team. You just got to work a bit harder. Absolute BS. We all know it. Um, and yeah, if I was Donny right now, I'd be looking for a move away because the situation is absolutely ridiculous. Like, when you look at the squad, how is Donny not a starting player in this squad? You've got players like Anthony Martial that are out of form, but I do think that when Martial is in form, he's a starter. But he's had such a bad season that I don't see why Donny hasn't gotten more game time ahead of him because Martial's played out of position. And then you've got other players like Dan James, Paul Pogba, who've been played out of position. And then you got Nemanja Matic, who he's not going to be at the club for much longer. Um, who else have been played out of position? You could say Rashford has been played out of position as well because he's not really played. He's been played as a winger, but at the same time he's on left midfield, which isn't really his position. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this situation, but I don't know, absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that's about it.